I shall now recall to mind the notion of the obvious is circular, since the motion appropriate to a sphere is rotation in a circle. By this very act, the sphere expresses its form as the simplest form, wherein neither beginning nor end can be found, nor can the one be distinguished from the other, while the sphere itself traverses the same points to return upon itself. In connection with numerous celestial spheres, however, there are many motions. The most conspicuous of all is the daily rotation, which the Greeks call ephemeral, that is, the interval of a day and a night. The entire universe, with the exception of the Earth, is conceived as whirling from east to west in this rotation. It is recognized as the common measure of all motions, since we even compute time itself chiefly by the number of days. Secondly, we see other revolutions as advancing in the opposite direction, that is, from west to east. I refer to those of the sun, moon, and 5 planets. The sun thus regulates the year for us, and the moon the month, which are also very familiar periods of time. In like manner, each of the 5 planets completes its own orbit. Yet these motions differ in many ways from the daily rotation of our first motion. In the first place, they do not swing around the same poles as the first motion, but run obliquely through the zodiac. Secondly, these bodies are not seen uniformly in their orbits, since the sun and the moon are observed to be sometimes slow, or other times faster in course. Moreover, we see that the planets also rotate.
Tranquility Base here. Rocket point, Tranquility, we copy you on the ground. We got a bunch of guys on the Tranquility. sweet food and depending on your existence, life would be very large. However, there is a possibility known as panspermia that life could spread from planet to planet, or from stellar system to stellar system, carried on leaders. We know that Earth has been hit by leaders that came from Mars, but others may have come from further afield. We know evidence that any leaders carried life, but it remains a possibility. According to measure of life spread by panspermia, the best would have the base basis, which would be DNA.
The galaxy. They would have to construct spaceships that traveled at 670 million miles per hour, the speed of light. A round trip from the vicinity of Proxima Centauri to Earth would take more than 8.5 years of Earth time. So those scientists who are inclined to think the universe may abound in intelligent life tend to believe that God's quarantine, as some of them call the distance which separates us, will make radio signals the ultimate form of communication, not spaceships. Great electronic ears have enabled man to listen for electromagnetic signals from the farthest objects in the universe that have so far been detected. This one, 1,000 feet in diameter, in Arecibo in Puerto Rico, is operated by Cornell University for the Advanced Research Projects Agency and engaged in a number of deep space and planetary projects. If we are not alone in the universe, instruments like this, pursuing carefully programmed listening exercises, may one day bring us a fateful message. The astronomers have long been the leading theorists on the possibility of life in outer space. Astronomer Carl Sagan is consultant to a current Air Force scientific panel. Astronomer Thornton Page was on a CIA committee that investigated UFO reports in 1952. Its conclusion? No evidence of UFOs.
Our panel was expected to be, and I think was, objective in its approach, and tried to evaluate all the reports without saying they're ridiculous. That has been repeated quite recently, and that is a good reason for talking with Carl Sagan here, because he's in the same position that I was, being the only astronomer in a similar panel.
There's not a single verified or checked out report which is at all connectable with possibility of extraterrestrial life. It doesn't say that I think extraterrestrial life is impossible. Quite the contrary. That many of the stars in the sky have planetary systems. We know that.
29:45 Mountain Wartime, the Jornada del Muerto was bathed in an intense flash of a light that man had only seen from the stars.
The world would not be the same.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Everyone's read about them. We know something about what they did. Killed some 250,000 people, making no distinctions according to age, sex, class, occupation, or anything else. The planet Earth today has 55,000 nuclear weapons, almost all of which are more powerful than the bombs that destroyed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and some of which are, each of them, 1,000 times more powerful. Some 20 to 22,000 of these weapons are called strategic weapons, and they are poised for as rapid delivery as possible, essentially halfway across the world to someone else's homeland. The ballistic missiles are sufficiently capable that typical transit times are less than half an hour. 20,000 strategic weapons in the world is a very large number. For example, let's ask how many cities there are on planet Earth. If you define a city as having more than 100,000 people in it, there are 2,300 cities on the Earth. So the United States and the Soviet Union could, if they wished, destroy every city on the Earth and have 18,000 strategic weapons left over to do something else with. It is my thesis that it is not only imprudent, but foolish to an extreme unprecedented in the events of the human species to have so large an arsenal of weapons of such destructive power simply available. Now, the prompt effects of nuclear war are reasonably well known. I will say a few words about them, but I want to concentrate mainly on the more recently discovered, more poorly known, delayed, long-term, and global effects. When you look at the Earth from space, it is striking. There are no national boundaries visible. They have been put there, like the equator and the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, by humans. The planet is real. The life on it is real, and the political separations that have placed the planet in danger are of human manufacture. They have not been handed down from outside. All the beings on this little world are mutually dependent. It's like living in a lifeboat. We breathe the same air that Russians have breathed, and Zambians, and Tasmanians, and people all over the planet. Whatever the causes that divide us, as I said before, it is clear that the Earth will be here 1,000 or a million years from now. The question, the key question, the central question, in a certain sense, the only question, is will we?
Awake and alive. Be humble. Be kind. Seeds of love. Planet by mind. Remix it and refine and then rewind. Artist in residence in my mind is telepathy a part of your daily routine, body and mind, into a machine. Leptune, hero of Neptune. Leptune, hero